Please put your hands together for the very funny Dave Primiano!
What is up, whitest audience I've ever had? Jesus Christ. No, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad they didn't arrest everyone on January 6th. Christ. I came here from New Jersey, and before I left, because I rode with them, I was like, oh, make sure to bring this just in case. Biggest waste of time ever. Jesus Christ. Are any of you vaccinated? Any? Seriously. All right. Can I ask a question of the three of you that are vaccinated? But how many of you absolutely got your asses kicked by that second shot or the booster? Any of you? 1, 2? Oh, a few. Okay. Fucking pussies, right? Not to say, I handled that shit like a champ. You are looking at a specimen up here. No, before I got the second shot, I didn't get the third one yet because I got nature's booster, COVID. But I read up before the second shot for like all the precautions to take, and they said afterward drink as much red Gatorade as possible. So I drank 8 of those after I got the second shot. And then I got diabetes. But hey, it beats the alternative, right? Sleeping in one day. Any anti-vaxxers in the crowd? You can admit it, I'm not going to fucking judge you. I mean, for this one, if you're anti-all-vax, because you're worried that they'll make you retarded, stop worrying, that's just redundant at this point. But if you're anti-COVID vax, I get it, because it does seem like they're just making it up as they go along, right? They're like, hey, come in and get a shot. We don't know which one yet, but they're both FDA approved. We used to have 3 that were FDA approved. Whoops. Anyway, come in, get that. Then don't leave your house for 2 weeks. Come back, get the exact same shot. Don't leave your house for 2 weeks. And then you're good. But also wear a mask, because you can still get it and give it to other people. Okay, fuck the mask. You don't need to wear it. Yes, you can still get it and give it to other people, but fuck the mask. I know, they're a minor inconvenience. We don't want that anymore. All right, let's walk that back one more time. Yes, wear your mask. But only if you live in a state where we like the way you vote. And also, you might have to come back in 8 months. We don't know. Stop fucking asking us questions. And then 8 months pass. And like, okay, yes, you do need a third shot. But the good news is, you only need it if you're over 65. Okay, we fucked up our math a little bit. Now you have to get it if you're over 12. But what's 50 years? That's like nothing. On a long enough timeline, 50 years is nothing. Correct me if I'm wrong, and I'm no doctor. Isn't the vaccine supposed to just be a weaker version of the actual virus?
Yeah.
Are you telling me we can't make an inferior product to something designed in China? I thought that's what this country did best. Now that pandemic sucked though. It happened at the worst time because I had like just made the career choice to become a full-time stand-up comic. And I'm not even good. It was really just my way of saying that I'm tired of getting laughed at in job interviews. Which is what's bound to happen when your resume has more lies on than you can keep up with. Like right now my resume basically reads like the Bible. As if no one with any common sense would believe it, and it over-exaggerates the accomplishments of some Jew. But you questions like, I see you have an associate's degree. Why would you even write that down? And they're right. Having an associate's degree basically means that I went to college like gay guys fuck women. As in, I knew it wouldn't do anything for me, but it made my parents happy. I'm bad at the actual job interview process too. They keep throwing bullshit questions at you, and I've never figured out how to answer them. I trip up over the same one every time. Why do you want to work here? And you can't save money. Fuck. That's the go-to answer, right? And then I have to make up something on the fly, which I'm not good at. And I want to work here because I have a comfortable pair of dress shoes, and I'm tired of only wearing them to funerals. Because you should see the looks I get when I tell people I feel like I'm the one walking on clouds right now. Alright, you guys don't love the dark stuff. Good, good. Glad I didn't plan a set so I could adjust on the fly. Now, the pandemic was rough on comics. No one else. Because I didn't know, how am I going to get attention next? So I broke my rule and I got a fucking Twitter account. Was anyone on Twitter? Good, no, you're all better for it. I don't respect people on Twitter. They're the worst. Like, all they do is just bitch about celebrities all day long. Even if a celebrity does something nice, I'll see one post, hey, I just donated $1 million to charity. And then broke pieces of shit like me and you will chime in, oh, so what? That's the equivalent of me donating $12. Except it's not. It's $1 million. That's like if me and Shaq were fucking the same woman. And he finishes splitting her in half with something that looks like this. And then I chime in, oh, well, based on body mass to dick ratio, she needs to act just as satisfied when I lazily push my stubby 4 inches. Oh, Christ. Some good stuff about the pandemic, though. I've gone now 2 years without getting invited to a wedding. That's pretty cool, right? Fuck those things, right? Yeah. Because before the pandemic, I was averaging about 6 a year. And I've never had more than 3 friends at any given point in my life, so I don't know how that works out. Luckily, I throw out half the invitations, because I have a system. If you keep it simple, accept, decline, cool, I'll fill it out accordingly. If you try to get cute with that shit, I want no part of it. I threw out one wedding invite because it gave me the options. I accept with pleasure, or I decline with regret. Like, all right, regardless of if I go or not, both of those answers are lies. You either need to get rid of the prepositions altogether or give me 2 additional options so I can fill this thing out accurately. I accept begrudgingly. Or I decline because eat a dick, that's why. I don't give a shit about your stupid fucking wedding. I know you just need people to fill out your side so your future in-laws don't realize what a bag of shit you are. And whoever gave you my address can blow me too. Which I know sounds harsh, but I like to maintain that if you put it in the right font, it actually looks really lovely. I didn't have to travel anywhere for a wedding. The year before, I went to a wedding in Nebraska. Do you guys want to hear a fun fact about Nebraska? If you book a flight there, the airline will send you an email that says, fun things to do when you're in Nebraska, and all it has is your outgoing flight. best man at the last wedding before the pandemic. Which sucks. Has anyone here been a best man? Yeah, it sucks, right? You gotta wait for 20 people to email you back, and then you gotta look for strip clubs. And I don't know that well. So you put a lot of stock in the people that will write a Yelp review for a strip club. I don't know, I'm not a strip club guy. I don't think any of you believe me. I know I look like a guy who just left a strip club. I'm like, yeah, hold my seat by the stage chandelier. I gotta go knock out this thing in Maryland real quick. But it's true. Like, I don't even know how strip clubs became a thing in the first place. I like to imagine the very first strip club ever being a pitch on Shark Tank. That's not getting a deal, right? Some guy comes in, hey sharks, are you like me? Do you enjoy getting aroused but hate coming? Even more, I hate the day after the strip club. When you go to, I'm going to say Wawa. Do you have Wawa? Okay, when you go to Wawa and you try to pay for a sandwich with all ones, and the cashier has to make the same stupid joke every time. Looks like someone went to the strip club last night. And then you say yes, and he gets this really disgusted look on his face. And you're going to pay me with that tainted money? It's like, dude, what strip club are you going to where you're just rubbing money on the girls and then putting it back in your pocket? Hey, I'm not going to give you money, but I'll make you smell like money. That'll attract other money. That's how pheromones work. All right, I'll do one more and then get out of here. I know, I don't want it to end either. You guys saw last week the Washington football team finally settled on a new name, huh? The Commanders. Pretty gay, right? Yeah. I know, it narrowly edged out their second choice, the Probable Mexicans. Probably the right choice when it's between those two, right? I don't know. Call me old-fashioned. But I don't like these name changes. I don't know about you guys. Like, to me, don't look so fucking defiant in your clapping. I'm just telling jokes at you. But to me, football isn't football without the Redskins. Baseball's not baseball without the Indians. Are these team names racist? No. Fuck yeah. But there's nothing I hate more than when these crybabies get their way. I mean, I guess racism's worse, but for the sake of this joke, ooh, fucking crybabies. Because they're never going to be happy. They're going to be like, cool, I made a positive change on the world. I'm going to go on living my life. No, they're going to feel power and say, who can I fuck with next? You know who they're going to go after, right? My beloved Philadelphia 76ers. That team name that celebrates that year where everything was going pretty good for those people that own those other people. And yeah, when I say it like that, maybe they should look into changing it. But also, replacing half my wardrobe is expensive, so keep it. And I don't even like the name. Like, I don't think you should name a team after a year. A team name needs to be something that intimidates the other team. Who are we? The Panthers. What do we do? Pounce. What are you gonna... Who are we? The number 1,776? And what do we do? Divide by 37? Get a calculator, he might be right. And they're not even the only team in professional sports that does it, but at least the San Francisco 49ers have a cool backstory. I don't know how many of you guys know this. When the San Francisco 49ers were originally conceived, they were an NBA team. Anyone know that? No. Yeah, fun fact, right? Yeah, they played in the NBA for one season, and then they got traded to the NFL for cash considerations, because this thing kept happening where every time the Sixers and Niners got on the same court, they just started sucking each other's dicks.